Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. Officials are continuing to globalize the war on terror, stating that one British citizen and 2 Americans are believed to be part of the ongoing terror attack and hostage situation at the Westgate shopping mall in Kenya. Large protests have broken out in Sudan after the country's government nearly doubled the price of fuel and natural gas used for cooking in a desperate bid to save itself from insolvency. Comet Ison has been captured and placed into motion at the University of Nerino Observatory in Colombia, where it is traveling toward the sun at more than 72,000 miles per hour. The comet does appear to brighten in the latest images that we're seeing, however we're waiting on further captures to determine whether the brightening is caused by optics or an actual increase in illumination. Ison is expected to reach the sun in November of this year, where it may become visible to the naked eye, making it the brightest comet in recent history, and may precede an increase in space weather and tectonic activity at the time. An official court in Egypt has completely banned the Muslim Brotherhood and all of its local networks in what is seen as a devastating blow to the Islamic organization. Thousands of Pakistanis have taken to the streets to protest the attack of an ancient Christian church on Monday, saying that the government has done little to stop what some see as state-approved terror operations. Researchers at the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease have studied the MERS coronavirus and its effect in a species of monkeys, and have found that the disease becomes particularly virulent when infecting the lower respiratory tract, a clue that scientists say will need to be watched carefully if the virus is to mutate and become a global pandemic. And to wrap things up, tired of corruption, citizens in Mexico are forming armed militias to deal with continued narcotic violence. More than 40,000 homes have been hit by widespread flooding in Thailand. Over 100 new cases of dengue fever are being reported per day in India. Typhoon Pabuk is expected to parallel the coast of Japan, including the Fukushima nuclear power plant, and a 5.4 followed by a series of aftershocks in Papua New Guinea complete today's Quake Watch. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by SHTFplan.com, where even the officials go for news, and SQmetals.com for all your precious metal needs.